Albuquerque blows his whistle. And that is exactly what happened to Michi at Portland.
It is indeed.
Airmailed it. So, now it'll be Anthony Siaha between the woodwork, and it looks like Ates Diouf will be the first one to step to the spot.
Here's the interesting thing for Detroit. They win on penalties. They go on to 5 points. They beat Westchester final round. They go to 8 points. If Hartford don't win at Rhode Island, then Detroit could finish above Hartford by goals scored, depending on how many they get against Westchester.
And again, it's impossible to figure out the runner-up scenario.
Correct. Just win the penalty shootout, and then we'll reconvene.
So here's Ates Diouf against Anthony Siaha. Save by Siaha. And you see the 2 red lights on the score bug, meaning neither team scored. Now it'll be Sebastian Anderson, who scored the first goal of the night in the 2nd minute. Fans have gotten their money's worth tonight.
I think it's been a good game, entertaining. Both sides have played their part.
Hartford players armed lock standing in their technical area. Saved by Herrera.
Let's play first to score, will we?
Neither team has been able to find the back of the net. Nice sign of sportsmanship there by the goalies.
Yeah, they did that after the save by Siaha as well.
Here's Connor Roots.
He fills up a lot of that goal, doesn't he? Siaha?
It's a large Uanan goal. So Connor Roots, who came on as a second half substitute. And that is saved! Wow! Can anybody score a PK?
Is this going to last as long as Benfica Chelsea did earlier with the delay for weather and the extra time in Charlotte? Goodness gracious.
We've had 4 shots, 1 miss, 3 saves.
Keepers have been brilliant. Dan Gaspar, the Hartford goalkeeping coach, making sure that Siaha saw the encouragement from the technical area.
Now it's Momo Jang.
If it continues at this rate, the man sitting beside us will be getting his jersey on.
Get him in uniform.
Everybody's missed. Kyle Edwards.
Such a friendly, good young man, and has had a terrific year. All right, so here's Jang, looking to get Hartford on the board first with the 3rd penalty kick for Athletic. See what Momo has up his sleeve here. And he scores! You knew somebody would score at some point, Mark. We weren't going to go 10 penalty kicks. And it's 1-0 Hartford. And now it's one of the all-time great goal scorers in USL Championship history, the veteran from Uruguay, Sebastian Guenzati.
Does he go to the keeper's left? Because both saves have been the goalie's right.
Siaha trying to distract him. Now Guenzati.
He does.
Ties the PKs at 1.
Exactly what he does.
Went left.
Yep. Goalies will have a favorite side. Some will be good at both, but most have got a preference as to which side they like to go to.
Now the veteran, Joe Farrell, will step to the 12-yard spot for Hartford as we go to round 4 of the penalty kicks. So after 4 misses, Jang and Guenzati found the back of the net. Farrell gets the whistle from Rodrigo Albuquerque. And he scores! Good job by Joe Farrell. Hesitated, made his move, and drilled it to the back of the net.
That would have been interesting if he'd gone to the other side and the goalie saved it, because there was a little bit of a stutter step from Joe. And when he struck the ball, both the goalkeeper's feet were in front of the line. You only need to have one behind the line, but both were there. He went the wrong way, it doesn't matter. But that's why there's an assistant, Zeno Cho, right on the goal line to make sure. We don't have VAR here, of course. One of the feet has to be behind the line when the ball is struck from the goalkeeper.
Here's Yamazaki.
Good penalty.
Tied at 2. No hesitation. So we go to the 5th and final round. And then if we're tied, they go 1 shot at a time. Drilled that with confidence. Who is taking the 5th kick for Hartford? Arturo Dispay. The big fella.
Well, hopefully his night's about to get better.
Looking to make up for what was a shaky appearance after coming in. 5th and possibly final round. Dispay gets the whistle. Saved by Herrera.
That is a brilliant save by Herrera. Penalties can be missed or penalties can be saved. Although that was missed, for me, that is a really, really good save. Mishi's was missed because that's not come back down to terra firma yet. But that is a brilliant save, and now they have a chance to win it.
Michael Bryant with a chance to win it and get Detroit the extra point. You can hear the crowd urging Siaha on. If Bryant makes it, the match is over. And he scores, and Detroit wins in penalty kicks. As they race on the field to congratulate Herrera and Bryant. So a disappointing ending for Hartford. And give Detroit credit. They got the equalizer. Big night for Matt Sheldon. And then win in the penalty kicks to get the extra point. So Hartford now with 7 points in the group, and Detroit with 5. Mark and I'll come back and wrap it up next, right here on ESPN+.